Bada bing, bada boom. This class trial has like 4 separate episodes. Let's go. Checking next I'm recording because of course I am. Longest intro so far. Been watching the vidIQ. I know how it go. No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Wicca already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. God damn.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop
I'm
talking.
never wrong.
You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
I can't change the bullet.
Prove it!
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain
Oh,
yellow
I forgot
powder
about
stuck to
that. Forgot about that. This is kind of tragic, but it's still funny. Ha ha. Not really.
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first
To
place?
get poison.
The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because
I like poisoning people.
Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Done. The one that killed Sakura. Connects between Sakura, the poison, and the unsolved mystery of the locked room. It's Sakura. There's only one way to explain it. Are we going to go back from the beginning? Hey, for once I can actually do that. It's Leon. No.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What?
Hey, don't say what you usually had it said.
Killer was Sakura? Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
You can control your hair, so I wouldn't doubt it.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course. Sakura wanted to create the lock room.
I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. and the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Screenshot. Screenshot.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
Screenshot.
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. And Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. Shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
I got everyone. Ogre. Ow! So she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed. I see.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
Thanks for wanting us to all die.
As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's over. Screenshot.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right.
It's just begun.
We have to end this properly.
And kill you. God damn it. Sakura, be like, give no to people. God damn, looking devious. Hiding. I can't tell what's getting in and getting out. I'm assuming that's getting in. Sakura would be like, go inside. He smack a whack. That's the one with the chest piece. So I'm assuming. Oh, go, come out. Go see that. Coco put back? I don't know. Sakura looking all intimidating. She decided Jill go smack a whack. Sakura is so done with this shit. Pick it up. And put it down.
The killer is you!
Well, I mean, that's...
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
And laughed evilly? For some reason.
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Give candy.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
Oh, so you just sort of taken with you.
But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out.
Got a double smack.
And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her.
Monokuma really needs to replace these bottles.
This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
Feeling real
But
pissed.
even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture.
Oh.
And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there.
Why is Makoto's face always so derpy?
We had to smash the door's window to get inside.
Ultimate bad picture day.
But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina.
Na na na.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life. And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you...
I guess I'm just smarter than you.
How did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
You have a few, you are lacking in brain cells that I can accommodate with great equity.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Cause you're stupid.
See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
You're gonna execute the dead body? Smart, 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 smart. Dumb, smart, 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 smart. Dumb. Wanna go with coins, which I'm not gonna really spend, but as well.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me.
Sorry, Principal.
Well,
Go ahead, Master.
whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? Let's go. Yay. Don't tell me you're gonna throw the dead body around.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the troop had come to life, you'd have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet you... Why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because... That's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died... It's because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died. Well, you just made me lose all pity. Thanks.
What?
You told me. You were gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. I mean, you can make a case for Makoto, but I really can't see what Koiko has done. We all have to pay for our crimes.
What?
Oh, serious that?
What is this?
Still don't understand. Let me explain. You realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her once he died. Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, do it by my own hand. That's terrible handwriting. I found it on the ground. In front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note. Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. I'm dizzy. I'm not even joking, I'm actually dizzy. You drink something. Right after suicide jacket attacked me. But it was Yeah. Oh, nope. I ran after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me, I'm fine. Oh, I can't calm down. I'll give myself for this. It's my fault. Oh. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You're trying to protect me, but because of me.
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt. Sakura. Because of me. My friends are gonna kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Drink, drink, drink. So I'm actually getting lightheaded. Probably should stop. But hey, there's some better content. I can see the thumbnail now. Almost died. Sakura killed me. Perfect. Sakura, I thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Can't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you...
Hina.
Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If she just talked to... You would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... You trampled over her feelings and then you did the unthinkable. It was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was? Seeing you act like that? That's what a suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hands.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
Hina, you came. Wait right there, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. Oh, what's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
Favor?
Some protein.
I'd like some protein. Gotta ask you to. Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized I saw that someone had taken the poison itself. Sakura. I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in. Please open the door.
Why?
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 Why? Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses. Just like any other person. She got cut, she bled. Someone said she'd felt it. That weakness. Normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner and then we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you try to lead us astray. You did your best to make us survive the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt you when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but
Hey!
it's just taking so long. I'm starting to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you had any idea of what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What do you say? Everything you just said was nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what a suicide note meant?
What are you saying?
Of course I know what he was thinking, considering
In other words,
let water. Well, what I'm really trying to say is,
yes indeed.
do you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What? What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. Sakura?